In today's video, I review Ellen Fisher's recent grocery haul. Roll the titles.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. As always, just a quick reminder that I'm now offering the SIBO organic acid stool test and consult via my website. So if you have any health or digestive issues, then consider taking these tests, as they will provide a lot of very detailed information upon which you can start making informed decisions and then start getting your health back on track. And on that bombshell, to the video. First things first, how incredible does that food look? Super vibrant and also colourful. I've never been to Hawaii, but with food like that, this is certainly going to be on my places to visit. Although having said that, did you see the cost of those cucumbers flash up on screen? $2.99. In the UK, the average organic cucumber is around £1, and I thought that was expensive. Anyway, let's move on.
Hi you guys, so today I'm going to show you an entire week's haul of our groceries, and I'm going to take you through it, how much we get throughout the week to feed our family of 6.
Just on that point, I know the Fishers had a recent addition to their family a couple of months ago, so a massive congrats to them.
I'm just going to show you what we got for our produce for the week.
So I'll show you what we got in our garden first, because that's what I'm the most proud of. I'll show you, here we got our papayas.
Sorry to interrupt here. Can you imagine the health outcomes of so many people around the world if they transition to this way of eating? Even if we could get people eating this way 80% of the time, can you imagine the improvements we would see in terms of the healthcare systems, the environment, and also for this significant reduction in animal suffering?
From the garden, we got bananas from the garden, more than we can eat in a week. So that's just some of the bananas we got. I gave another 20 pounds to our neighbors. So we'll wind up freezing some bananas this week. We add those to smoothies, make banana ice cream with that. I also have lots of squash that keeps producing in the garden, so we'll probably go through 1 or 2 of these this week.
And lastly, we have these coconuts, which we're going to make fresh coconut milk, or Andrew's going to make fresh coconut milk today, and we're going to put that in our curry.
That is super cool that they get this type of produce in their back garden. They really are living the dream. Now, before any trolls start attacking my comment sections and say, yeah, well, Goji man, they live on a tropical island, how am I going to replicate this in London or anywhere else in the world? My answer would always be, if you have a small garden, then you would be surprised on how much produce you could grow in a relatively small space. Even if you have a balcony, you could grow some herbs or even a few bags of potatoes. And another very cost-effective way for many would be to get an allotment where they could grow their own food. So what Ellen and her family are doing is very inspiring.
And then at the market this week, I got some new fruits that are in season. We got Jamaican little koi, regular little koi, star fruit. We got lychees, the end of the lychee season. Then a couple of avocados and white sapotes.
But we don't really have enough avocados for the week. Like, we're going to have to try to see if we can get some more later, yeah?
Yes, so this time of year, avocados are a little slower. We try to buy only local avocados. In the end of summertime, there's not as many good varieties in season.
Again, I love that they're trying where possible to source foods and ingredients locally, and I think this is certainly something that we should all strive for. Now, for many of us, this is going to be more challenging than for others, but it's about doing the best you can in your own situation and not following some perfection ideal. Our
avocado tree has avocados on it, but they're not quite ready yet. We either have to eat less avocados or have to go find some more. Sounds like I'm gonna have to find some more. We got some white sapotes as well. From the farmer's market, one of my favorite fruits, kind of like a white custardy pear. And then we got our veggies from the market. I got cilantro, romaine lettuce, butter leaf lettuce, curly kale, dino kale. Summertime here, it's gonna be a little difficult to grow greens at our elevation and heat, so we get these from a farmer who grows up on the mountain where it's a little cooler. And then we go through a lot of limes, which I got at the market as well.
That's so cool. I wonder if they want a housemate.
And potatoes. So we go through about 10 pounds of potatoes a week. This week I got 3 different varieties. I got orange sweet potatoes, white sweet potatoes, these are more yams, and then Yukon Gold yellow potatoes, which are my personal favorite.
10 pounds of potatoes a week, that's certainly my kind of people right there. I absolutely love potatoes, and they are by far one of the cheapest and most versatile foods on the planet.
So that's it for the produce we go through in a week. Ellen will take you through our dried grocery items.
Some super healthy and tasty foods there, so let's see what Ellen has to say.
All right, now I'm gonna take you through our dried items and what we get for about a week's haul of groceries. We get about 1 or 2 packs of Mary's crackers. We like this brand of crackers. They're real healthy, made of whole grains. There's also another brand we like, which I'm forgetting what it's called now, but we switch it up throughout the month and get variety. We get about 2 packages of Jovial brand pastas. We're gonna make some pasta this week. So we got 2 packages and this will feed our family. And we get a couple packages of rice ramen. We really like this brand.
Again, I can't fault these foods, even though you can say that these are slightly more processed when you look at the ingredients list of these foods. There is nothing at all to be concerned about in terms of additives and preservatives.
To make some ramen noodles. We have a loaf of Ezekiel bread, which we really like this brand. Real healthy, sprouted bread. And we use this to make sandwiches throughout the week. And these are our tortillas that we have for the week. We got some corn tortillas. And then we also have these coconut flour tortillas, which are really yummy. We also have some Beyond Meat sausages this week. We really like this brand. They're made of pretty healthy ingredients. We're gonna use this week.
So not my cup of tea. I'm really not a big fan of fake meats. I generally don't like the taste of them, but that's just my own personal preference. But in the grand scheme of things, do you think the occasional Beyond Meat sausage, in the context of her diet, having seen the foods that her family is eating, do you really think this type of food is going to have a significant negative impact on her health? And if you say yes, well then you need a slap. I see too many people who have an unhealthy relationship with food in that everything in their diet has to be perfect and clean, and this is certainly not a healthy mindset. You obviously want the majority of your diet to come from whole foods, but don't sweat the occasional pizza or beer.
We also have a few jars of tomato sauce. This is about how much we use throughout the week for chilies, pasta sauces, and a few other dishes as well. These are our hemp seeds. We use this probably about, how long do you think it takes us to go through a whole bag of hemp seeds?
A month.
Yeah, this will last us about a month. We got oats, and we buy these in bulk, so we have a lot more oats on hand as well. We just refill up the jar as needed for oatmeal, pancakes, and a couple other dishes like homemade granolas.
Again, nothing much to say here other than what I said earlier. If the vast majority of people on the planet would eat predominantly this way, then we would all be in a much better place.
We got bulk seeds and nuts, so we have almonds and pumpkin seeds to last us for the month. And we have our lentils as well. So these bulk items we don't necessarily buy every week, but we eat them every week. This is the jasmine rice that we have. We eat about this much for the week. And we have a package of tofu that we're gonna put in some ramen this week. Sometimes we use them for spring rolls or other dishes as well. But those are the main ways that we enjoy tofu, is in ramen or spring rolls.
It's nice to see a good mixture of proteins, fats and carbohydrates in Ellen's diet. The thing that I would absolutely implore all vegans to do though is to make sure that you are getting a decent amount of healthy fats in your diet. Fats form the backbone of your hormones and are also super important for things like cellular functions, so please do not go on very restrictive low-fat diets unless there is a specific medical condition and reason for this.
This is our bulk dried beans that we're getting kind of low on, but we eat about 2 cups of dried beans a week and then about 2 cans of beans a week as well, just depending on time and if we forget to soak the beans. Sometimes we'll grab these canned ones. We also have some cashews. We eat this jar throughout the month. And then we also have dulse, which I forgot to mention in the last video, but we buy dulse in bulk as well. It's a sea vegetable, it's great for iodine. We're getting kind of low on this too and need to restock up. But we eat this in our salads and we also put it on top of curries. We really like sea vegetable dulse on top of curries and we enjoy dose every single week as a family.
A+ there. I can't tell you how many people I see on plant-based diets who overlook iodine in their diets. Most of your bodily functions are reliant on iodine, including everything from digestion all the way through to cellular function. It's so good to see this from Ellen, and please, if you are watching this, people, think of iodine as equally as important as nutrients such as B12.
So I hope you enjoyed this video, following along with us. Andrew's head is cut off. Let me change it.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.
So I know that we're just getting a glimpse into Ellen and her family's diets, and you never get the full extent of someone's diet in a short video like this, but as a whole, I love what they are doing. I love that they are predominantly whole foods. I love that they are getting a good blend of proteins, fats and carbs. I love the fact that they're getting a good source of iodine in their diets. I love the fact that they grow a lot of their own food. And I also love the fact that their children are getting a super upbringing. So absolute kudos to Ellen and her fella. So that's the end of today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. And as always, remember to look after your body because it's the only place you have to live. And I'll see you next time.